Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me here on Phaziz of Life, Inspiration, Entertainment. My name is Tirzah Andrews. Today on the show, I want to talk about the steps of the nonprofit, steps to obtaining your nonprofit. Step number one was phase one, and what we had to do is do our bylaws. The bylaws is the way that your organization is going to be run. They have to have that through the Secretary of State. They have to have that information. Phase two, we had to get together our tax identification information. And so, a part of phase one was we had to appoint our board. Phase two, we had to solidify our board, our address, our tax identification information, and so that will be sent out in the next 2 weeks. Make sure you have your finances in order, just in case you're just starting, you don't have an actual bank account to pay for these things. You can actually pay out, you have to pay out of pocket. So the phase two, we actually started a new account. And so we got an account attached to our website to go directly to through PayPal on our donation link. You click on the donation tab, and it'll take you directly to the PayPal account that's set up for the nonprofit. So it's separate from everything that we're doing here. Which is awesome. I'm so excited. I didn't want to have to do a separate PayPal. I wanted to take one of the ones that I already had and created one, but it was much easier just to go ahead and set up a different PayPal account for the nonprofit. I'm very excited. I'm so glad things are moving along so we can impact the world. What an amazing opportunity for us to be a light to the kingdom of God. And so if you're in need, if you want to donate, whatever your situation is, please go to phazizoflife.com, view our website, like it, and go ahead and put all your information in if you want to volunteer, if you want to help fund some of the events that we have listed on our website. So phase one, get your bylaws and all of that stuff together. Make sure, and after you finish phase one, you could actually open up your account. I didn't do it that way. I waited until after I got my EIN number and everything finished. They eventually sent me the letter from the government. They finally sent me my EIN number about a week ago, and so I was able to use that, because you're going to need that whenever you open up your banking account. You're going to need your EIN number, and you're going to need a copy of your bylaws. So make sure that you have those two pieces of information. Also, I was advised to use a community bank, a bank that will actually help you in your cause, that will be more concerned about your nonprofit instead of your money or your pockets, okay? Large institutions, they seemed like they were untouchable. You know what I'm saying? It was like they didn't want to really help me. I was just a number to them. And so thank you for the advice from the person. If you see this video, thank you for the advice of using a community bank. A bank that's, I mean, it's still reputable, but it's a smaller banking institution. But I felt welcomed, you know, like, good job, good for you, you know. So I would advise you to use a community bank. Also, if you start a nonprofit, to use a community bank for your nonprofit instead of using a larger institution. I understand why I was told that you're more like a number. So, yeah, I have to have some tea. Tea time with Tirzah is coming too. I've already started it, but we're going to have another tea in a couple of weeks. So, ladies, listen out for that. Strengthen Our Women on Facebook. Look for you all to come on over and join us for the walk for cancer and lupus, and help volunteer to feed the homeless and those that are in need, also clothing them as well. There's a big tent community going on. I know that COVID-19 is really got people shook, but as you can see, I'm ready with my my head wrap. I just tie a knot on the side, and then I'll just wrap my face like that. Have it go all the way around. Boom, I'm set. So anyway, make sure you all are set to go out. Cover yourselves with your masks. Use your sanitizer. Make sure you get all your sanitizer and stuff like that. Yes, kill the germs, kill the germs. But at any rate, this was just a little video to let you know about the things that you have to do for your nonprofit, phase 1 and phase 2. If you go through the organization that helped me, and I put that in the description box. Last time I said subscription, but I meant description box below the video. So I'll make sure that I do that. To leave, I gotta make a note, because you know how when you get older you start forgetting. Girl, you forgot to leave the link or the name of the business to start your nonprofit. Okay, so I wanted to make sure I put that in the description box below, and also make sure that you put all your information in on the website to help us with our nonprofits. And I'm so excited. I'm so glad that God has blessed us with this opportunity. I look forward to talking to each and every one of you. And thank you again for joining me here at Phaziz of Life, Inspiration, Entertainment, talking about how to start your nonprofit, things to expect to spend some money. So if you don't have any money, start, getting your ducks in a row. Fund your dream. You understand? You have to be the first partaker of funding your dream. You can't look for other people to give to you and you haven't given to yourself. So you're going to have to give. You're going to pay the money to, first of all, pay the people to help you with your getting your papers in line, because that alone was major for me. Having to read all of that fine. I was trying to do it myself and lining everything up, and it was just too much. Whereas all I have to do is fill in the blank, working with a company that helps you do your nonprofit. So that's a big thing. And number two, first one, be prepared to pay. Number two, make sure you be prepared to give them the information that they're asking you at each meeting. Number three, you don't have a projected budget, but start thinking in terms of like how much money you're going to spend. They just want to estimate. I had no idea, because first of all, we've been doing it on a small level. We've been feeding the homeless on a small level. We've been giving clothes on a small level. And we want nice stuff to give the people. We don't want stuff that's tattered. So please keep that, throw it in the trash, or use the material, cut it up into material that can be used for sewing. If you do that, wash it, dry it, then maybe somebody can utilize it. I do a little sewing, so if you do that, that would be fine. But don't just give tattered and bad material or clothes, because somebody else is going to be given to someone else. So thank you all so much. Remember also that in phase 2, you got to make sure you solidify your tax information. So you're going to need, for your final mailing, $600 for that. So make sure that it was a couple $1,000, maybe, I guess about $3,000 to $5,000 to do my nonprofit out of pocket. And so y'all just make sure you do what's necessary to get it done, because people are in need. And if you're a person that's a giver, give, because there are people out here that's really trying to be a blessing for the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is at hand. People need to know that God is real. And you might be the only Bible that somebody else reads. You know what I'm saying? So Thank you all so much for joining me here. I love you. God bless you. Continue to come to Phaziz of Life Inspiration Entertainment. Listening for information is going to help you fulfill your dreams. If you want any more, if you have any questions, or if you have any information for me, please make sure that you email me at phazizoflife@gmail.com. And also, feel free to call us, leave your message and information concern. Tell what it's about. Tell me why you're calling. Tell me, ask me your question. Give me your name, an email address, or somewhere that I can easily contact you. Okay? Well, we thank you so much again for joining us here at Phaziz of Life Inspiration Entertainment. My name is Tirzah Andrews, and it's been my pleasure. We'll speak to you soon. Thank you.